One of the most intriguing cases in Brazil, which took place in 1966, became known as the mystery of the lead masks, and remains unsolved to this day. On August 18, 1966, two men, Manuel Pereira de Cruz and Miguel José Viana, were found dead on Morro do Vintum, in Niterói, Rio de Janeiro. The case quickly became one of the greatest mysteries in Brazilian history. On August 17, 1966, the two men left their hometown of Campos dos Goitacazes, telling their wives they were traveling to São Paulo to buy work materials. At the time, they were carrying the amount of 2.3 million cruzeiros, approximately $96 at the time. They boarded a bus and arrived in Niterói at around 2:30 p.m. After arriving in Niterói, the two men went to a supply store, where they bought 2 waterproof raincoats, despite no rain being forecast, a bottle of water, and a notebook. According to a store employee, Miguel José Viana appeared nervous at the time, as if he had a scheduled appointment. After getting everything they needed, the two men headed toward the hill. And they began to climb toward the designated location. They arrived at the location at approximately 4:30 p.m., at the scheduled time to complete all preparations. After checking everything, they waited for the scheduled time for the experiment. The final preparations begin. The two men put on their raincoats as the time for the experiment approaches. And night slowly starts to fall. After everything had been checked and prepared, the two men waited for the final moment. Night falls. What are they going to do? What are they waiting for? At around 7 p.m., a powerful flash lit up the hill, almost impossible to look at. Some residents living nearby claimed they saw a very large object, round in shape, glowing orange and surrounded by a bright red ring. Very similar to a UFO, hovering over the area for several minutes. After the flash that night, everything returned to normal, as if nothing had happened. The two men were never seen alive again. Days later, their bodies would be discovered by a young man flying a kite near the place where it all happened. They were still dressed in suits, waterproof raincoats, and strange lead-eye protectors, shaped like crude glasses. There were no signs of violence, neither on their bodies, nor in the surrounding area. After the authorities arrived, several strange objects were found at the scene. Among them, a bizarre lead-eye protector shaped like crude glasses. A notebook. And a separate piece of paper containing the following handwritten instructions. 4:30 p.m., be at the designated location. 6:30 p.m., ingest capsule. After effect. Protect metals. Wait for signal, mask. When the bodies were examined, they were already in an advanced state of decomposition. Toxicology tests conducted at the time detected no poison or toxic substances. And there were no signs of physical violence, or gunshot wounds. During the 1960s, the two men were part of a group of enthusiasts interested in spiritual science and UFO phenomena. One of the leading theories suggests they were attempting to make contact with extraterrestrials, or beings from another dimension. And believed the lead-eye protectors would shield their eyes from radiation, or the intense light emitted by the craft. The men were carrying a significant amount of money intended to buy a car and electronic components. But the money was never found. This led to another theory. That they may have been victims of a carefully planned robbery. Orchestrated by someone who took advantage of their beliefs. The case was officially closed, without a definitive conclusion.